Hello. Okay. So I just found out that my recap video that I recently took, like for not this week, but last week's money readings did not go, the sound did not record. My microphone array was not picking up sound. It was switched off, apparently. Anyway, so I have to redo this recap week 9. Yeah, and I just worked out, so you're just gonna have to see me all worked out, I guess. Anyway, so I'm starving, so I might eat. Sorry, just all around not working out to be very pretty stitch, but anyway, so last week I did these career/money readings, and I used the Success Oracles because they're pretty cool. And I also used the After Tarot deck as the main tarot deck. Oh my gosh, sorry, it's awful. Thank goodness it's just for me, right? None of my subscribers are actually going to watch this. Anyway, actually, no, if you are, Mom, I love you, and thank you. Anyway, okay, so, yeah, the Success Oracles are awesome. They're a bit sarcastic, so I have to get to know them better, I think, because I kind of like it. Kind of like the sarcasm thing going on. Oh my gosh, now I can't eat because there could be somebody watching. I have a tiny mouth, and I could spit. Anyway, so I thought that those two decks really did well together. So I might use them again in the future. That was one of the points I made, I think, in the previous video that had no sound. Okay, so then the second thing I think I talked about was the difficulty of being able to pull from the cards whether the reading is specifically for career / I don't know, life's purpose, really, that area, or if it's more about a reading about money, finances. I mean, it's supposed to be a pocketbook reading, and career is, I suppose, it can be part of that. Certainly for Capricorns, they kind of lumped it all in together. I don't know. Those Capricorns, they're so silly. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm a silly Capricorn, even. Anyway, so it's really difficult. I think it might just be because I'm new to tarot reading, new-ish. It'll be a year. Oh my gosh, it is September. What? Crap. Jeez, where did it go? I know, got swallowed by COVID. So anyway, back to the narrative of this video about my recap of my tarot reading for the career / the pocketbook reading, okay? The week of the pocketbook reading. So, yeah, it is hard to really zone in on and identify what the readings are focused on, which area they're focused on. So I might force the issue, and I might make it about money or make it. What's really frustrating is I decide this spread is going to be about money, and then it turns into a love reading. It's so freaking frustrating. What? Anyway, so we won't talk about that. But anyway, yeah, so I might force the issue and really try to pull some decks here and speak to them, whisper at them, and say, "We're going to talk about money. This is just about money." Okay, and see if that works. I don't know. Maybe, probably not, but worth a try, you know. What else can I tell you? Oh, the other thing, schedule. So I went on vacation, a week's vacation, and the week before the week's vacation, I thought I'm gonna front load next week's, readings, and that way, like I'll be able to be on vacation and I'll have all these readings come out, and so nothing will have changed. Well, I'm not as good as I thought I was, apparently, and that did not happen. So, yeah, so the readings came out last week for money, and there was a big week stretching out of nothingness in between those two. Hey, I'm working on my biceps here. I don't know. Okay, sorry. And yeah, so I apologize for that. I mean, it's really a nail biter when you don't know what's going to happen and you don't know when those readings are going to come out. So, apologies. And I'm working on my schedule. I'm trying to decide if I take Mondays off. Mondays are a tough day to do readings on. And, because, work. I mean, yeah, work. And then working out and getting, back into like the work week routine, which, the readings are part of that, important part of that. So, but so is the workout and the work, the job, 9 to 5, that definitely has to happen. So sometimes it gets in the way a little bit of, no, I'm just kidding. Oh my God, I hope my boss never finds these little recaps. They'll never watch this or sit through this. Good grief. Oh my God. Maybe I should delete this one too and start over. Oh no. I don't have enough time. My chicken salad's getting cold. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, so what else did I talk about in the other video that had no sound? Oh yeah. Next week's, which of course is this week's readings. I'm already doing them. Okay. So I'm sticking to, this week is September, right? The beginning of September. And I can't believe it's September. Okay. So moving on. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So this week, of course, the first week of the month is always self-love, self-care. Take that as it resonates, whatever self-love means to you. Just kidding. And yeah, so I'm into it. I'm in it. It's the middle of the week. I've already been doing these readings, right? So, my air signs are next, and then tomorrow, let's see, I just did fire signs. Air signs next, then comes earth, earthy, those earth signs, and then comes water. So, that's my schedule. I'm sticking to it. This means yes. In certain cultures, this means yes. Okay, what else can I tell you? I can't remember what else I talked about. Probably how pretty some cards were, because I'm totally always fascinated by these cards. I'm really liking the Light Seers Tarot, still really liking that. And yeah, so first week is always self-love. Second week is always the Lovers reading, which is the general love reading. Whether you're a couple or you're a single, I don't really have a way to tell you in advance which it's going to be. It's just sort of like whatever pops out, pops out. And that's kind of, I'm one of those intuitive readers. Intuitive. And so it just sort of blurts stuff out. And sometimes it applies, if you're single. Sometimes it applies if you're, that's why I try to do the self-love. I mean, really, this is about relationships. This whole TikTok tarot. Oh, that was the other thing I talked about, which I'll get to in a minute. Don't let me forget. But this whole channel was supposed to be about relationships. And of course, relationships start with a relationship with yourself, right? And so the first week is always about self-love / self-care. Second week, so your relationship with yourself. And then the second week is about your relationship with others. So if you're single, or if you have a partner, or if you're a player, it doesn't freaking matter. So like if you have many partners, I'm just kidding. It doesn't matter because it's just all about relationships with others. So you just take it as it resonates. That's my best advice for this particular tarot reading channel. And then the third week is the pocketbook, is the money / career purpose. Yeah. So those are my 3 readings that I am doing. And then the other thing, thank you for reminding me, is the 4th week is supposed to be the TikTok tarot reading, which is about pathways, options, different routes to take, the best outcomes based on the guidance of the tarot. And TikTok tarot, I'm still trying to work on this. I've seen I can't remember what I've seen another tarot reader do a spread. That's what I was talking about in this last one. Sorry, now this is going to be forever long because I just realized that's probably what I talked about the most in this last recap that I had to delete because no sound. Jeez, I guess if I had the right software, I could probably just do voiceover and, what do they call it? Not lip syncing. Voiceover myself. Oh my god, that would have been hilarious. That Science 3000. Oh my god, I've never watched that show, but whatever it's called. I could have sat at the bottom of the screen here and anyway. So, oh yeah, TikTok tarot. So the whole point of this channel is to do a 9-card spread. My favorite spread is the Awen / Awen. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's AWEN. That's what I learned when I took the tarot reading class, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, Awen, Awen. So 9-card spread, and my idea is to use it like a TikTok tarot. I'm still trying to decide how I want to start it. And what decks do I want to use? Do I want to just use one deck and have it be my favorite deck? And but probably not, because I love using multiple decks, and I have lots of different decks to choose from, and I don't want to be stingy. Just don't. That's not me. It's not my style. So multiple decks. Probably start with the one in, the center. Or yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be if I ever freaking get to it, the TikTok tarot, I'm gonna be reading the cards in different ways, right? Maybe have an oracle card in the center, and then dial out the rest of the cards, the other 8 cards, and then try to read the different vertical, horizontal, diagonal, what is the best route, or like I said, pathway for whatever that particular, you know, well, it's going to be by zodiac, of course. It's always going to be by zodiac sign. However, yeah, that's the rub, right? Trying to figure out, like, okay, so what is the focus going to be, and how do I start the Tic-Tac Tarot reading, and what are the, yeah. So this, this is really great because I feel like I'm further along in this idea, but still need to think more about it before I roll it out. And yeah, that's where it's at. And I'm happy with that. My shoulder hurts right now. I was doing these things called Devil's Press as like a burpee, and got together with an overhead dumbbell press and had a baby, and that shit is ugly. Oh my god, it just hurts. Okay, so if your coach says, hey, 3 sets of 15 devil's press, you could just say you don't know what he's talking about. I don't know how you're gonna avoid it, but I haven't figured out how to avoid it. Told him my knee hurt. That didn't work. It really does hurt though. Now my shoulder hurts. Okay, that could just be called old, but I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm working out. Okay, enough about me. Oh my god, I love these videos. They're awesome because you get to see how goofy I am, and I think that's fun because this channel is my fun. It's my happy place. Because otherwise it's all work, eating healthy, working out, riding motorcycle. Yeah. Anyway, okay. Yeah, so until next week, enjoy the self-love for this week. Baby. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's up to you, whatever that means. I'm just kidding. Enjoy this week, and I will see you at the next recap. It's kind of a big deal. Week 10. I've been doing this for 10 weeks. Whoop, whoop. Not working out for 10 weeks, but working the tarot cards for 10 weeks, that's for sure. So that should be fun to talk about. All right. I will see you in the readings. Bye. Maybe.